Let's jump right into this explainer. Why does go on mean continue, give up mean quit, and look up have absolutely nothing to do with just lifting your eyes to the ceiling? Well, welcome to the secret sauce of real English, phrasal verbs. Have you ever wondered why native speakers sound so incredibly effortless when they talk? It's all about unlocking this one ultimate secret.
So, let's look a little closer at that mystery. You've got go on, which means continue, and give up, which means quit. These little combinations can seem kind of confusing at first glance, right? Because the words together mean something entirely different than they do apart. But honestly, they're actually incredibly fun once you get the hang of it.
See, phrasal verbs are exactly what make English sound less like a mechanical robot and way more like a real person who just had their morning coffee. You can know all the complex grammar in the world, literally the whole shebang, but without these short phrases, your English might sound just a little bit stiff. Native speakers absolutely love using these in daily life. All right, moving into our first section, the phrasal verb formula.
So the crucial point here is that when you take a standard verb and attach a little preposition or an adverb to it, the original meaning often changes completely into something brand new. A verb plus a little word equals a totally new idea. It's like mixing two colors of paint to get a completely different color.
Check out how the simple verb look transforms. Normally, look just means to see with your eyes, right? But check this out. You can look for your keys, which means to search. You can look after your little sister, meaning to care for her. Or you can look up a word in the dictionary, which means to check its meaning. Literally one easy verb, but three totally different meanings.
Okay, section 2. Let's map out the hero's routine with our top 10 daily verbs.
We're going to track a typical morning step by step. So you might wake up at 7 a.m. In Turkish, that's uyanmak, just opening your eyes. But you might not actually get up out of bed immediately. Get up is yataktan kalkmak, actually leaving the cozy bed. Later on, you decide to put on your coat for the cold, meaning giymek. And when you come back inside, you take off your shoes at the door, which is çıkarmak. Super simple, right? Now, just like Eminem might turn on the TV to catch the news, or the kids in Peppa Pig and Bluey might fire up their favorite video game, turn on and turn off are your absolute go-to verbs for power switches. Turn on means to start the power, açmak, and turn off means to stop the power, kapatmak. Turn off the TV and go to sleep.
As your afternoon rolls around, you might look for a lost item, searching around or aramak, or maybe you find out the truth, discovering a hidden fact or öğrenmek, just like the drama in a Maroon 5 song. You hopefully get along with your friends, having a great relationship, iyi geçinmek, just like the gang gets along with Robin in How I Met Your Mother. And finally, you go on listening to your friends, simply continuing the conversation or devam etmek.
And that perfectly brings us to our final daily verb. It's famous from those epic Imagine Dragons anthems and super intense Breaking Bad scenes, give up, meaning to quit, surrender, or piss etmek. Whenever things get hard in your English learning journey, just remember, never give up. Moving on to section 3, let's talk about the golden rule of phrasal verbs. This is an absolutely critical tip. Do not try to translate each word separately. Like if you add give and up, you might think it means to, give upward? That makes literally no sense. Instead, treat them just like Turkish expressions. Think of gözden düşmek or kulağına küpe olmak, where the phrase is just one solid idea. You definitely don't translate goes and düşmek separately. Treat phrasal verbs exactly the same way. Stop looking for the literal logic and just learn the whole phrase as one beautiful unit.
All right, section 4. It's time for some pause and answer practice.
Think about these 6 daily scenarios. We've got dark rooms, lost cats, departing planes, and learning English. Your job is to figure out which of our 10 verbs fill the blanks. Go ahead and pause the explainer right now, take a wild guess, and then hit play when you're ready to see the magic.
Okay, let's reveal those answers. Number 1, turn on the lights. Number 2, I looked for my lost cat. Number 3, we get along with neighbors. Number 4, the plane will take off. Number 5, don't give up. And number 6, I found out the secret. Now, did you notice how we use the past tense for looked for and found out? That's to match the timeline of the sentences perfectly. Because, phrasal verbs change tense just like regular verbs do. Section 5. Let's tackle the Master Story Challenge.
Imagine this classic morning routine. Listen to this quick Turkish story. Sabah saat 8'de uyandım
Ama 9'da kalktım. Kahvemi içtim ve televizyonu açtım. Sonra ceketimi giydim ve dışarı çıktım. So how do we say this naturally in English? Let's build it together.
This brilliantly translates into a flawless, native-sounding English paragraph using our core routine verbs perfectly in context. Ready? I woke up at 8 a.m. but got up at 9. I drank my coffee and turned on the TV. Then I put on my coat and went out. Just listen to how natural that sounds. You are officially speaking the secret sauce of real English.
To wrap up this explainer, I'm leaving you with a quick mini quiz. What time do you wake up? What are you looking for today? And who do you get along with best? Drop your answers in the comments below using your brand new phrasal verbs. I absolutely cannot wait to read them. And just remember, if one tiny word can change the entire meaning of a verb, what other secret codes is the English language hiding? Keep practicing, have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next explainer.